Hi there, it's Fred Sweet. Thanks for tuning in to Guitar Media, and welcome to Guitar Media's Charvel Super Strat video. We're here today to take a look at this 1989 Charvel Super Strat in black. This guitar houses the famed EMG 81, first designed in 1979 and released to the public in 1981. This pickup would use ceramic magnets to eventually pave the way for heavy metal and high gain guitarists. A big part of the sound for artists such as James Hetfield of Metallica, Zakk Wylde, Kirk Hammett of Metallica, Steve Lukather of Toto, David Gilmour of Pink Floyd, Glenn Tipton of Judas Priest, Gene Simmons of Kiss, and Geezer Butler of Black Sabbath. When used on the high gain setting, we found the EMG 81 to be microphonic, which comes as no surprise, as many pickups in the 80s were also found to be microphonic, such as the Dirty Fingers, as well as the Tim Shaw pickups, and probably a handful of others. Eventually, Gibson would set out to design the 500T and 498T to eliminate this issue in 1990. In this video, we made use of several amps and effects including the Marshall Studio 15 with all controls on 10, the Princeton Reverb 2 with the reverb off, all controls on 10, the Fender M80. Using the effects loop, we accessed the IBANEZ CF7, I believe, chorus flanger, and also we used the Silvertone 1472 12-watt amp. All the amps were played through the G12H30 T1217s. Our close microphone was the Sennheiser E835, and the room microphone was the NADY RSM4 ribbon microphone. We also made use of the original Crybaby by Jim Dunlop, as well as the Worm 24-volt modulation effect by ELECTRO HARMONICS. We have noticed that the high output of the EMG81 seems to pair very well with our transistor amp, and our Fender M80 is the only transistor amp we have, and we were very surprised to it almost seemed more natural even with the transistor amp than the tube amps, which I would say that this definitely would be the first pickup or guitar to do that. We believe that someone likely changed the neck on this guitar at some point in time. This guitar, it features the Kaler locking mechanism at the nut position, which is USA, and typically something that would be found on an older guitar or made in USA guitar. And the use of the regular Stratocaster tremolo system, which to me is just an indication that maybe this guitar could have been more of a budget kind of a guitar. Also the plywood body, and it comes as somewhat of a surprise that it would have been offered with the EMGs, although I do believe that it's a factory electronics active electronics system. If you'd like to support the channel or see some of our videos ranking higher in the Google and YouTube search engine, please like, comment, and subscribe, as this is absolutely free and the best way to support the channel. check our channel for our latest videos.